The game of the year. That's the billing for Texas at Alabama this Saturday. And quite frankly, there is a lot of potential for this game to live up to the hype. What's fascinating to me are all the plots and subplots involved with this game. Subplots such as, is Nick Saban's dynasty over? Which to me is a rather ridiculous question considering he only lost 2 games last season. But it is nevertheless a pressing concern for those in Alabama Nation. Another subplot, how far has Texas come? We all know they are loaded on both sides of the ball this season. But the burning question remains, how far along have they progressed? Well, their performance this Saturday will go a long way towards determining the answer of both those questions. Additionally, with Texas and OU coming into the SEC next season, are either of those teams ready for SEC play, for the grind, the week in, week out grind of SEC conference play? This game may reveal that answer as well. We're going to find out Saturday. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think the entire college football world will be watching. Now let's get to some predictions for week 2. Nebraska at Colorado. I see Nebraska pulling off the upset on the road. Of course, last week everyone was hypnotized and entranced by Colorado's big win at TCU. This week, though, I think Nebraska brings the Buffs down to earth again. I've got the Huskers winning on the road 31-24 at Colorado. Additionally, Notre Dame on the road at NC State. I've got the Irish coming out on top by a score of 28-13. Utah on the road in Waco against Baylor. Baylor having the embarrassing loss in week 1 to Texas State. Utah with an impressive victory in week 1 over the Florida Gators. In this one, I see Baylor restoring some self-respect and getting the win at home by a score of 28-24. Iowa at Iowa State. The battle for the Cy-Hawk Trophy. I've got Iowa State coming out on top, 17-14 at home. Texas A&M at Miami. A&M making some noise, making some rumblings of being back. And not only being back as far as a good program, but competing for the SEC West title. The Aggies will win this game on the road in Miami. I see A&M winning by a score of 37-13. In what should be a very exciting game, Texas Tech hosting the Oregon Ducks on Saturday. Now, Tech had a very disappointing road loss to Wyoming in week 1. Unfortunately for them, I don't see things getting better in week 2. I've got the Ducks winning 47-31. The main event for Saturday in what could be the game of the season, Texas at Alabama. It's a contest that I think will live up to the hype. This will be an entertaining game all the way through. I've got Alabama winning 27-23 after a very late fourth quarter touchdown. Other games of note, SMU at Oklahoma. SMU moving into the Atlantic Coast Conference in 2024. I don't think that's going to help them out this Saturday. I've got the Sooners winning 56-17 in Norman. Ole Miss at Tulane, the resurgent Tulane Green Wave. Lane Kiffin on the road in New Orleans looking to pull off the upset, and that's exactly what will happen. Ole Miss wins at Tulane 28-14. And finally, in a little Pac-12 after dark, California hosts Auburn. Expect the road woes for the SEC to continue. California will win this game by a score of 33-30. Now, whoever you cheer for, whoever you root for, I hope you have a great weekend of college football. This is Kevin in Texas saying God bless each and every one of you. Enjoy your football weekend, and I'll talk to you later.